Tuesday morning. Look at the weather. Oh dear, it's not supposed to be very nice today, but we'll try and remain cheerful. So, where do I begin? My alarm went off at 5:30 this morning. Jayne straight on Tesco online food shop to book her Tesco delivery slot. Totally half asleep, tried not to nod off again. It was normal, the Christmas slots weren't available. They're supposed to start at 6. By 5:40, the page suddenly changed and we got locked into an online virtual queue, and I was 4,500 in the queue, which at the time I thought was terrible, but since then I've seen that some people were 200,000 in the queue. So to say that I was only 4,500, I think I did really well, and within 6 minutes I had managed to book my Tesco food shopping slot. I actually managed to book 2. I've no idea how I've done it, and I've tried to go back in to edit it because obviously I don't need 2 slots, but because it's so busy I can't get back in to edit it, so I'll have to try and edit it tonight so that'll free up space for somebody else. It was very confusing, it kept crashing, and it was just so bloody stressful. Can you see the blue tits? I'm trying to show you the blue tits while I'm talking. The little blue tits on my bird feeder, it's so sweet. Yeah, so it was an absolute nightmare, but we managed to do it. So if you didn't, I'm really sorry. I know some years I've not managed to do it. It's such a stressful thing when you shop online to get that Christmas slot booked. If you know what I mean, you'll know what I mean. If you don't, you don't. And my poor hubby is very poorly. He's not gone to work today. He's in bed, feels absolutely terrible. He's been awake most of the night, tossing and turning and coughing and feeling poorly. Ruby's still really poorly, so we're not very cheerful at our house today, but so far we're okay. Well, we're at the dog groomers this morning. Where have you gone, Miss Dolly? Dolly? There you are. You're going for a wash, aren't you, this morning? So we need to quickly have some breakfast and get going to the groomers. Here I am. I've not even done my hair yet, but looking at the weather, do I really need to do my hair? I'm not sure. Anyway, so last night I joined Slimming World online. I've always followed Slimming World up to about a year ago when I swapped over to Weight Watchers, and I've kind of struggled a bit, so I keep snacking at night and I can't stop myself. And I used to like Slimming World, so I've flipped back to Slimming World. I've joined online because it's easier than me going to a group, because the nearest groups to me start really early in the morning and I'd never get there in time because I'm rubbish in the morning. So I've joined online, so I've been trying to refresh my brain how you get like your boxes, your A and your B box and stuff. So this morning I'm going to my Weetabix. I need to keep reading what I can have and what I can't have, so it's slightly different to Weight Watchers, but I'm hoping it'll just give me that little inspiration so I can lose a tiny bit before Christmas, so then I can eat loads over Christmas and then get back into swing again in January. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Boring job. So I've got to wash it up, empty the dishwasher, and I need to do my hair as well. And then my car, my husband thinks it's got a broken spring, so I've got to use my husband's car, so I've got to go and sort that out as well. Right, calendar of the day. So of course I've done all my makeup with all my favourites. Love these. And then obviously I'm using the hydrating primer, which also gives you a lovely glow. But I think obviously you can't beat the proper skincare, so this and this are amazing and make a perfect base for whatever you put over the top. Right, okay, so hello Peggy, hello everybody. Right, let's have a look at calendar of the day. Let's hope it's a cheerful one. Logic will get you from A to B, imagination will take you everywhere. That's very true, isn't it? So even if it's raining, if you imagine it's sunny, it'll make you feel better, she says, hopefully. Right, I need to rip the top one off and let's get on with Tuesday. Right, so I've tied my hair up. I've literally put it in a ponytail because it's just pouring with rain, so whatever you're going to do, it's just going to get... Right, so lipstick of the day. I don't know what that bit is there. Oh well, never mind. We have a sticky up bit. Right, so lipstick of the day today is an Avon Clary lipstick, Elisa Armstrong. Not sure if you can still get these, but I love them so much. Colour Clary, and then over the top I've got a little bit of Lip Maximizer lip gloss just to pop over the top. Love it so much. So in a minute we need to get going. I think she knows that we're up with something. Right, I think I'm ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? It's not nice outside there, I'm afraid. Right, we'll get a hood up and go. Right, are you ready, please? Oh, it's chilly. Right, ready? Let's go. We've arrived. Are you okay? I know, it's raining. It's not very very nice out there, is it? No, I know. I don't know if she's excited, scared or worried. What? Are you talking? Are you talking to me? I know. It's not very nice, is it? We've got to go outside in it. Ooh. Right, we better go. Yeah. Right, well, I've dropped her off. I had to stand there for 10 minutes in the pouring rain. I didn't realise her bell's not working, so although it's rung and made a noise, I don't think it's working at her end. So her assistant came and took Dolly off me when she arrived, so I'm very wet. Oh. Right, so while we're waiting for Dolly, we'll go to the charity shop.
Looking at the GP because I mean they lose the letters and everything. That might be an idea to just nip up there. Yeah, you better off going because that's where I'm going after I've finished here and try and find out what's going on with these tablets. I've already taken the letter. To take them, but I don't stand much chance of.
All next week and I'm going away.
Oh, no. Get all out of the way from the seat then.
Coldish.
Neil says you've got to have an account on PayPal if you've got to pay.
No, you pay with your car. You can you? £5 have it delivered and £4 to send it back. So I get a tenner for nothing.
If you spend over, well, $39.99, you get free delivery, but if the parents.
Right, back in the car. Wow, it's not nice out there. So let's go and get her and get home and have a nice cup of coffee. Look at the floor. It's like a river near my car. It's terrible. Back in the car. You alright? We had a nice time. We had a nice time. Right, we need to go home. Right, made it home. Dinner in bed for the invalid number 1. Invalid number 2 has not even spoke. We have to check he's still alive. He is, don't worry. So Winifred's looking after Ruby. Is she keeping you company, Ruby? Yeah. Good. Right, dinner. So, dinner on Slimming World. So, somebody has said, will I share the information about Slimming World? Of course I will. So, on Slimming World, you get a box, which is like your Weetabix and stuff, or your bread, or your wholemeal sort of stuff, and then you get 2 A boxes. So so this morning I had 2 Weetabix and chopped banana and skimmed milk. So my skimmed milk was my 1 A box, my 2 Weetabix was my B box for the day. Yes. Mackerel and brine is free on Slimming World, tomatoes are free, and seafood sticks are also free, so you can eat a few seafood sticks, they're not bad, which is good. On Weight Watchers you have to count points for everything that you eat. So on Weight Watchers they were 1 point I think for 2, so if that kind of makes sense. So you can have all this for free on Slimming World. I'm not sure what I'm having for my tea yet, I still need to decide on that. It's still raining. So what shall we do this afternoon? So we're playing nurse to my husband and Ruby. We could do some hoovering up. We desperately need to hoover up, and my bathroom desperately wants cleaning. I don't want to do any of that. But I think that's what we need to do, and then it'll keep me warm as well, moving about with my vacuum. Oh, right, so let the boring jobs begin. Right, 2:10. So we're doing well. We've only got my conservatory to hoover and upstairs, then we're done. Oh, and unbelievably, we've got a bit of blue sky. Just a little bit. Look, it's so winter out there. Got all the autumn colours. It's so pretty. Oh, wow. Like a different day to this morning. I've just finished hoovering, and I did say it brightened up, and I thought, perhaps I could take my dogs for a quick walk. And look at it again now. It just makes you want to go and get under a blanket, doesn't it, and watch telly. It's not nice. But at least we haven't got to go out. That's what I was thinking. At least you've not got to go on school run, Jane. But I have got to take my neighbour's paper, so at some point I am going to have to leave the house again. Spot the problem. Can you spot the problem? What's the problem? That's the problem. That's you. What have you done? Why do they wee on rugs? Why can't she just wee on the floor? But no, she wees on that. Right, 4 o'clock. I've just had a quick coffee. I really don't want to do this, but it needs cleaning here. So I thought, while you've got your bucket out, Jane, have a quick spritz round in here. Right, 4:15. And I thought, come on, Janie, tackle this one as well. Then both your bathrooms are done. Ooh, I'm like Superwoman. So I've done the bathroom. Yay! Now I've got to try and rustle Ruby up a little bit, something to tempt her. My husband definitely doesn't want anything to eat. Ruby fancies a little bit of ham and cheese on toast, so that's my next mission. So it's now 10:05, and then I need to think about my tea and James's tea. Ooh, and we didn't buy anything from the charity shop. It's really odd. They've not been very exciting the last few times I've been. I really feel like a big trip on my own, I think. Although we did have one last week, but they were really expensive. We need to go somewhere fun, but not as expensive. When everyone's better, we can have another trip out. When you're waiting for your tea to cook. Dolly, you look very white. You've had a good wash, haven't you? Right, so for tea tonight, obviously I'm on Slimming World, but I already had quite a lot of food in for this week, so I'm trying to sort of sin it as I go along. Probably wouldn't buy these unless it was perhaps a Saturday night treat. So 2 of these is 9 sins, which is not too bad for 2 burgers. So I'm having 2 of those, which is 9 sins. So I'm allowed between 5 and 15 sins a day. Obviously, you lose more weight if you don't use as many sins, but obviously I've got to eat something. So next time I'm going to make my own burgers, because I think the 5% mince is free on Slimming World, so I'll make my own burgers next time. But because I've got those in, I've used them. So I've got loads and loads of salads. I've got stacked it up with loads of lettuce, cucumber, tomatoes. Olives are 2 sins. I keep saying points. It's not points, it's sins. Olives are 2 sins for about 25 grams. And then I've got some low-fat cheese, which again is one of my A boxes. So today I've used my A box on my skimmed milk and some low-fat cheese. So I think I'm up to 11 sins. I don't really want to use many more because obviously I don't want to be up to my 15 sins. So that's why I've not had a cob or a roll or anything with my burgers. And I've done 2 boiled eggs as well, which are also free. So I thought we can have those on the side instead of a roll. So I was just about to dole my tea up, and then my husband declared he might fancy a bit of something. So I've had to make him some cheese on toast and some little Space Raider crisps. So I've got to give him that and then I can get mine. Right, ladies and gentlemen, there's my tea. So off to enjoy it. So there's burgers with the low-fat cheese on the top, my salad, eggs, olives. Ooh, lovely. Off to enjoy it. Ooh, my tea was lovely. Oh my God, I'm now in my husband's car and I don't even have to switch the wipers off. Right, so we've now got to go to the shop and get some milk. Oh, it's so cold. He seems to think my car might have a broken spring. We're not sure because the exit looks a bit lower on one side, so he keeps making me use his, but I don't want to use his car and it's cold in here. Right, anyway, right, let's go and get some milk.
In partnership with Groundwork UK, every little help makes a big difference.
Right, made it back. Made myself a vitamin drink. I've only got about 3 left. Oh, I need some more. And supper tonight will be some grapes, raspberries, blackberries with a little bit of this poured over the top. So I've checked this on Semi-World and this is free. So my normal little yogurts I have, the Danone Activia ones are, I think they're 3 points. So there's no point wasting 3 points when you can have some of that for free. So I'm finishing the day on 11, not points, sins. So I'm finishing the day on 11 sins, which is a little bit more than I'd like to have used. But it's just how it's worked out because obviously I've still got my Weight Watchers food in. So that's the end of my eating day. So I won't have anything else, just a bit of that with some fruit. Right, my dears, I'm going to love you and leave you. It's quite funny because I've just heard in the news that Tesco Christmas shopping crashed the website this morning. So we were very lucky to get a slot this morning. So it was worth waking up at 5:30. I'm very, very tired now though. Whew. So anyway, my dears, many thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it. Just a genuine little bit of real life on a very wet, rainy Tuesday. So big hugs to everybody. So if you enjoy a bit of real life, then please subscribe to my channel. Come and find me on Instagram as mrscrazybaglady. My dogs have got Instagram, which is 3fluffles. My website is down below where you can get a little mug of the day. And my little Avon shop is also down below where you can get all the lovely makeup and everything. And it's just so lovely. You get some nice bits for Christmas. So I love you and leave you. I'll see you tomorrow. I really don't know if I'm going to catch this. I keep like trying to avoid my husband now. I'm thinking, should I sleep on the sofa? So I love you and leave you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.